Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Travel and Air Club page. My name is Olusha Gogedengbe, your travel consultant and business coach. So today I'm so excited as we're starting a new series, Living in the Abroad. Now, the essence of this series is to showcase everyone that has lived outside this country, either on a visit or residency, and I'll be bringing them on this platform to share their story. We will learn from them. They'll give us insights so that for every other person looking to travel to such destinations, we'll be able to learn from them. And today I have a very special guest with me on this platform, Mrs. Blessing. I hope you will enjoy. Have a lovely day. All right, welcome back, and ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful Blessing is here. Thank you so much for coming on this show.
Welcome.
When I reached out to you, and I told you, I needed somebody to talk to as regards to travel, as regards to that. And when you were giving me your CV, I was like, people have traveled in this life. People have really traveled, and it's such a privilege and such an honor to have you on this show. We'll be glad to learn from you, and the audience will much more be interested in knowing, what are your experiences and all of that. So can you just tell us about yourself in summary?
Okay, my name is Anita Blessing, like you already said.
Okay.
And aka wodiporsche.
Wodiporsche.
So that's what most of my friends call me.
Okay.
I'm 28 and I'm from Delta State, and I'm a lover of a good life. I like to enjoy. I like to travel. Traveling is
is what you love to do.
Traveling is what I love to do, and trust me, I still want to visit more places.
Okay, you see, when you talk about enjoying life and when you talk about travel, now I tell those two words, they work side by side. Now,
exactly.
I've never seen anyone who has had a regret traveling, irrespective of how much you spend. There's this thing that travel adds to you, and
exactly.
That is the essence. That is the reason why, as much as possible, I'm a promoter of travel, and I love to tell people and just spread the good news of travel. So now I can say that wodiporsche loves to travel and enjoy life. What a way to live. Okay. Now my question to you is, how many countries have you been to?
Maybe total 8 or 9.
Okay, so you're going to list for us.
Okay.
We are very interested.
Okay. I've been to, let's start from Spain.
Okay.
I've been to Spain, Valencia, inside the city of Spain. I've been to Spain, I've been to UK, I've been to Mauritius, I've been to Ghana, Rwanda, Tanzania, Mauritius, Vietnam, Asia, Africa. That place is very, 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 very...
You have memories.
Memories so much from there. Most especially, I like the highlands.
Okay.
A lot. Mauritius.
Okay.
It's a very nice country.
Okay, it's a place that we should all go to. Okay,
You guys. No,
everybody
has to go. Who doesn't like the blue ocean? Who doesn't like,
the skies. And the movies, the things we see in the movies, right?
Exactly.
I always tell people one thing, I say that the world that we live in is large. We have about 6 continents or 7 continents plus Antarctica, and then we have 7-8 billion people. And you see, a lot of people have this myopic mindset. You're in a place, you're born in Ibadan, you grew up in Ibadan, you schooled in UI. I don't see our people taking this move. Now, I know a lot of people, they are interested in making the move, but then I don't see enough effort being put into traveling. Now, what would you say to somebody who wants to travel? Like if I say, advise this person who wants to travel, and then advise this person who says, I've not seen anybody who doesn't want to travel, but assuming we have people who doesn't want to travel, what will you say to them? Okay,
if we assume that we have people who don't want to travel, I think I'll just make them, for me, some people don't believe in just words.
Okay.
Like you show them proofs, like pictures, video, make them understand there's something outside this country, gain vast knowledge on, some people, they don't even know how an aeroplane looks like. They don't know. And now when they go to the airport, everything is new. Now you're learning. You're actually learning, you're exposing yourself. And now when you get there, you now no, there's a different culture here. Like me, so far so good, because I did my master's in UK.
Okay.
And I spent about 3 years through and flow in Spain, and I learned something about the European culture, which I got vast knowledge from.
Okay.
And right now I'm putting that knowledge. I'm not gonna say, you know, I don't want to sell my idea just like that.
Just
now.
like that.
Yeah, like I improved more, and I knew, no, this thing I learned here, I could bring it, apply the same knowledge to in Nigeria, and I could, you know, make money out of it. And people don't even know. Okay. So I think I'll just advise them, like, look at this is it. You can go, like, even if you don't have money to, you know, stay there, or probably you don't want to work, just you want to go for a visit for a start.
Okay.
There's no way you won't get vast knowledge, and definitely you would urge to want to, like, you know, travel again.
There's this, thank you so much. Now you made mention of something. There's this thing I always tell people, you see, there's this experience and this feeling when you travel, you can't write it down.
It's not writable.
You can't really explain it. Like, the feeling is out of this world. You understand? Now, what was it like for you the first time you traveled? I want us to give us the experience. Now, don't just tell us the sweet parts.
Hey,
tell us where you made mistakes. Tell us where you goofed. For example, for me, okay, I got to the airport and I saw a 3D TV. Now, I've never seen a 3D TV before. And I saw this 3D TV, and it had a 3D advert on it. So I was looking at the TV, and it was like, I don't want to mention the brand now, what they were advertising. Like, the stuff was coming out of the TV. I was like, am I seeing clearly? So I went to the side, and I was still seeing the same thing. You understand? Now, escalators, elevators, they can mess you up. So now, I don't want you to don't just tell us the sweet part.
No.
I want to know,
honestly,
what was it like?
No, this is
from where your memory can be.
Did you see how I'm sitting down? As in, you know, when you're on plane.
Yes, there's a way you see.
There's a way, you know, this. Okay, you know, the lady was like, buckle up. I was like, okay, you know, I was still trying to comport myself. And when he started, I started hearing the sound of the floor. I was like, who sent me message? Like, when the thing was moving, you know, my eyes started doubling. Like, you know, the plane was going like this. And I was like, oh, dope, man. You know, like, it is finished. You don't even want to know. You know, I didn't even know the food. This one is the funniest part. When moving plane, how would food stay? Like I see it on TV, you know, it goes like this, like this. So if it's going like this, food will pour away. Then the lady brought it, I put it on my leg. No, ma'am, you can draw
the tray. I'm putting it on.
Like, okay. When I put it, you know, when you put something, you now try to guide it. Like,
I don't want this to slide away.
I started, you know, that first day going. No, it was worse.
Okay,
you know. Very worse.
No, you just gave me a good laugh. I don't want to. Okay, I had an experience when I got to UK, and I was going to go for a pilot interview at Gatwick.
Okay.
So I was staying at Kent, and you know, the venue was Holiday Inn. Now, in my wildest imagination, I never thought that there could be several Holiday Inns. Like in Ibadan, we know Premier Hotel. There's only one Premier Hotel. Mm-hmm. If you know Girovant, there's only one Girovant. Mm-hmm. So to think there are several Holiday Inns, like, I couldn't think about it. So I left home and they told me, okay, guy, take bus 63. You will drop at this place. Bus 63. You know how UK can be. So when we were going, I now saw Holiday Inn. I saw the first one. I was asking, I was like, are we there yet? And you know the buses will tell you, okay. Now the second stop, I just had the please drop me. So after we've passed like 4 Holiday Inns, I just went in. I was like, okay, I'm here for pilot, and the reception was just looking at me like, there's no,
like, what's
nothing is happening here.
Yeah.
So you know that actually set my travel time back like about 45 minutes, you know, and I felt like, no, this is not you messed up.
Yeah,
you messed
I
up.
understand that.
And it was cold. And I had to get another bus. So when I was coming back, and I met this young kids. They just walked up to me and they're like, "Excuse me, you got a light?" I was like, "You got a light?" don't understand. What's the guy like?
Life, yeah.
So when I go home, I saw one woman was telling me, the guy like, I say he's asking you, do you have like that? He said, I don't know. I know you. That. So all of us will share this very funny first time experience. Now I'm going to ask you. You've been to UK. You've been to all of those places, and you mentioned earlier about coming back to do something significant. Now, the whole idea of this program is to encourage people to travel and ultimately come back to set up something.
Yeah.
So the fact that you are here, I know a lot of people have asked you, what are you doing home? Like people will be asking you, what's your business home?
Yeah.
Now let me tell you, from these developed nations, what is your takeaway? Like, what did you learn in terms of culture, in terms of skills, in terms of exposure? What did you learn?
Okay, actually, in everybody knows how agriculture is in Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
And now agriculture in Nigeria, they believe this local, just do like this, they are still like lacking behind when it comes to farming, whereas farming can actually be like a firm on its own, but people don't have this idea. I've seen how people in Europe, how they do their farming, like still local farming, but it's like I don't know, Nigeria is not seeing the future of agriculture. Like, I don't know if probably because of the mentality and because people are not so much exposed
to it,
with it, you understand? And now when I learned something from there, that you can actually like make agriculture, your farm itself, I'm just going to chip in just this one point.
Okay.
Like, you can make sure your farm can actually be like a company on its own. But now, if you look at Nigeria, I think only the rich people are the ones
doing that.
But actually, the poor people can actually do that. But because lack of experience, they can't see it. And now, when I got all of this knowledge, it's a lot. When I got all of this knowledge, I even learned how to like produce a grain. Like, if you plant a maize, how long does it take to grow in Nigeria?
3 months.
3 months maximum. But you can actually get grain under 4 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The world is expanding. These people there, they don't even have a good soil to make grain. Yeah. For Nigeria, we have the best soil. I calculated how they do it, because let's say for example in Dubai, you see so much corn. Where do they get it? They have all this corn kebab. Yes. They have all of these things, but they don't plant it. They don't even have the soil to plant anything. Basically.
True.
Yeah. So I understood processing because I enlightened myself more. Like, let me say, every country I go to, because I have a passion for agriculture, I wanted to say, I started seeing agriculture more vastly like, no, Nigeria can actually be better because we have everything in our palms like this. But the thing is, we don't have experience. People are not traveling because they feel manage, because what's in my waist? Like, I'll go and just flex my money, I don't want to do that. You understand? People forget that you're not just wasting that money. The problem is, in Nigeria, we see traveling as wastage. Yeah, like, I want to waste money.
I want to waste it.
No. Instead of wasting it, let me invest in this. But actually, traveling is an investment on its own.
It is. If
you know what you want. Like me, I didn't start traveling because of agriculture. No, I started traveling for fun. Started getting more knowledge, and before you know it, under the space of, let's say, during my 3 to 4 years experience, I could make up my mind that I want agriculture, even if I'm in the media firm. I still want to, like, this Nigeria we have right now, you just have to have something you're doing personally aside from working. True. This is the situation of the country.
I tell people one thing, you see, in those days, if you cheat in an exam hall, it becomes a problem, like it's a crime. When I was doing my art examination, it was an open book exam. Now the textbook is this thick, and we were asked to bring your textbook, bring it to the hall. Let's see what you can. If you've not read it, there's no way you can deliver. Yeah. Now the world we've gotten to a place of copy and paste, and you see, if Africa can have the privilege to copy and paste, and nobody is asking us not to copy and paste, right? If we have that privilege, it shouldn't be difficult for Africa to develop. I don't know if you've thought about it.
I
If other countries are developed already, now we have a template, we can look up to them and say, what did you guys do? And how can we improve? And that's the same thing I see that you're doing in your agribusiness and the concept and the whole thing you're bringing on board.
it's totally different
that's
from
why
the Nigerian concept.
it's totally different. But then we can copy. And the way to copy is for you to travel and see and experience. And that is the essence of Travel and Earn Club and the Raising Borders initiative. Let's get people to go and copy. Let's develop Africa.
Simple.
So now you are coming in the space of agriculture, which is a need. You know, the prices of food now is huge, and I just wish you well, and I hope that you get to pitch your idea to some good investors that will give you a couple of millions.
I hope so.
And then
I'm working towards that.
You'll be able to execute this.
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you, there's something about culture, they say culture shock. Like, you get to a place and they are doing things that you can't think about. Let me cite an example. So, the first time I traveled, I wanted to have my bath. You know, I have my bath every night. And they're like, guy, don't worry, one web. One web, even my way, and I was like, so let me ask you, did you experience any form of culture shock, either in UK, Spain, South Africa, all of those places?
In Spain, especially, in Ibiza, Jesus. I do see it in movies that, you know, women, girls can actually go naked and it's normal.
Okay.
For them, they feel there's, you know, they even have a naked day. Okay. So, you know, at that day, I just went to even get something like at the grocery, and I've been hearing noises because I heard naked day. So I was like, let's even see what wants to happen. Like, it's not possible because it's for them, it's a culture. They even have a day for it. It's okay to, you know, go naked on the streets and, you know, you're happy, just like the Brazilians. I've never been to Brazil before, but I really want to, you know, just see that carnival that the
whole world is going to see.
I need to see it too. So Brazil is like on my bucket list. So, you know, I got outside. I started seeing a very, you know, old lady. If she was young, you know, we Nigerians, you know, a naked person, you know how it is in this country.
Okay.
Now this is a woman, like a grandma.
Okay.
You know, naked, stop body shaming, naked. Yeah, it's naked day. Everybody. And I was like, yeah, like this old woman too. You know, as I seeing kids, it's normal. It's their culture. They want to celebrate how God, I don't know.
Has made them.
It's
has made us.
Yeah, like they just feel going naked for once in a year would make God happy. This is another tradition entirely, another culture I never heard of in my life. And it takes place in Ibiza.
And you know, you see, when we travel, our mind opens up to new things.
Exactly.
Like,
you know, that day I was even scared. Like, am I, or is this a fire?
Have God has come me?
Exactly, because, you know, they were so happy. And I was like, Kinwari, like, naked. Like, oh, no. You know, but you know, you can't complain because this is their culture. You don't stop them from doing it. The knowledge there alone, you know. And I now started seeing how Calabar Festival is actually
where it's
heading. Like Calabar Festival, if care is not taking it to meet the Brazilian settings, because people are already going, you know, because of the culture. And I think in Calabar they like tourism a lot. They travel a lot. Like I've seen, like, you know, Calabar has really made their city like one. There's a name. Calabar has made a name for itself
in the travel sector.
You know, yes, and it's even easy if you made your passport in Calabar. So getting visa is even easy. That's another tip for you know, those who if it's in Calabar,
makes it easier.
It makes it very easier to get your visa, because Calabar already is leading on the map when it comes to tourism in Nigeria. That's
a good tip for anyone
exactly
who understands
who really understands the tip. You
know. Now let me ask you. Don't worry, I have a very curious mind. Now, in all your travel, what challenges did you face before getting a visa? You know, we can talk about travel, I've seen the world, I've gone far and wide and all of that. But we need to understand that if you don't get the visa is the starting point.
Yes.
If you don't get it, then it becomes challenging. And I can tell you, there are a lot of people out there who are frustrated already when it comes to applications and all that. So I want you to just give us a hint into what happened. Okay, what are the challenges before getting the visa, and how did you eventually get the visa?
Okay, my hardest visa. Other countries, Ghana, you can just get a flight ticket. Dubai is easiest right now, but Spain visa was my hardest visa. I kept on trying. After the agents will say wait 3 more months, I tell them. Then I decided to go to the embassy myself.
Okay.
I got a date to come. I got there. I sat down. I just wanted to do it myself. Like what's going on? I need to know. Let me see. Let me even face it myself. After they denied me twice anyway.
Okay.
They denied me twice within the space of 1 year. I decided the following year I was going to try again, because I really wanted to go to Spain and all that stuff. So I went to the embassy. They explained to me, things like my documentation is not complete yet. I need to have my, a whole lot. Let me tell you something about European visas. It's hard. It's not just about the CA. It's not just but they will make it look like you might just they will just write something like your I would have brought something, your solid like your documents are not well.
They just say something. They'll just tick it.
Very tiny.
But underneath that line is a whole lot of information.
A whole lot. They just take and I'm like, if this is the problem, I had to solve that problem. I applied again. The 4th time, still yet Solituda,
so
Ghana, four times. Then I have a friend over there.
Okay.
He had to come to Nigeria. He's a Spanish citizen.
Okay.
So we went to meet my agent together. Then he pointed out these old mistakes to me. Then afterwards, I understood why you actually need an agent, because you just need to be more enlightened, because you don't just say you want to do this, and again, most importantly, not the wrong ones. You already know, travel agency
in Nigeria, in Africa.
So the right ones, like our like our agency,
right travel consultant, yes,
the right ones. I mean, the right ones. When you meet the right people, your visa is going to be easy. And no, don't be scared, because European visas, most of the time, they require interview. But the interview, they'll make you scared. Like this. And for the first time, I did an interview. When the agents assisted me, we had to document everything right. The only problem that was there was, I was doing my documentations not rightly. Maybe not to form. I don't know. The agent, they know better. But when the agent did everything and I got an interview date, I was like, okay. I was scared.
So by then you were used to the rejection already.
Yes.
So it was like after 2, 3, 4, let's just go. It was just another time to try.
I got there and I was expecting, because of the rejection twice in the embassy and twice those old agents were, I was like, interview. So I started getting scared, because they've rejected me 4 times. So what do you people want to tell me? I'm a regular customer, or you people? You should know me by now. I just got
there are a lot of people that are known that like you just no. So it's a big problem. So,
exactly.
Sorry to just chip this in. It's a big problem. The friction is that I'm still coming to you. I'm enjoying that story.
Yeah.
But you see, the action of other people has put Nigerians and Africans in like a kind of like a shadow. So we are not really wanted. Okay?
Exactly.
But they want the highly intellectual ones, but the general people were not really wanted. And it has created a whole lot of problems and challenges when it comes to getting visas. Like you said, I'd say I've been doing travel consultancy for over 12 years, and I can tell you that it's not easy. One of the challenges with European visas is the way the form is designed, you don't have enough room to explain yourself.
Exactly.
The UK, the US visas, you can still say much, you can still explain yourself. But when it comes to European visas, you just have tiny lines. You can't explain yourself. And whenever you're refused, you don't even have a robust feedback for you to adjust. So I just threw that in so that I won't forget.
Okay.
So let's go back. So after you're now at the embassy after 4 rejections.
I went for the interview on the date, and the lady just looked at me like they make you they want to sense fear. I don't know what they drive at, but she's like, your name? I said, I need a blessing, ma'am. Okay. And how old are you? I was like, I don't know, but
what's the correlation between my age and
something triggered me, and I was like, ma'am, you have my passport with you and my data is with you. Oh, okay. She opened, she checked, then I knew I knew something. I don't know, maybe my confidence helped me. But the way I replied, I felt you're holding the passport. You can see my name.
So why are you?
And there's a number with my name on it. You take the number from me first.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't show her my fear, but actually deep down I was like, I was having so much stomach pain.
And discomfort, like
I was like, at that point you feel like you want to go to toilet, you want to do everything, like the world is falling. And she was like, why do I want to travel? Then I said, because I have a friend there. I just want to go for visits, and that's all. I just want to visit. But you applied many times, I said yes, but I just want to visit. Like, I like Ibiza a lot, and I have a son who I want to put in a football academy, probably Barcelona or Madrid, and I want to see, and there's a game coming up, I just want to see through my friend. And this friend of yours who is is my boyfriend. And she said, okay. My agent told me, just feel free. Freestyle with them. Just tell them what you want. Don't make it look like, oh, I'm going and I'm not coming back. Because this is what they want to actually see in you at first. Even if you are going and not coming back. Yeah, just comport yourself and don't make it look like.
And we are glad you are back.
You understand?
We are glad that you are back. So that when we go to apply, we would not say that it's all of us that wants to run away.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. So, everything just went smoothly. She said I should leave. 2 weeks later, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks later, DHL, they brought my passport. The package.
That must have been a breakthrough. So how did you
to open it? I was just, I've heard, I've saw, when you have one country in mind, and I've been hearing the word Ibiza. When you hear Ibiza alone,
it comes like, this is
like the name Ibiza, and I've read on Google, it's like they have the best life in the whole world. So I've always wanted to visit Ibiza so bad. I've always wanted to see how Barcelona, I want to see the school, how it looks like. I want to, see a lot of things. I want to explore, because I have a son, and I'm like, I have a dream for him to play football. But if I don't even have this vast knowledge of these things, I can't.
How will you be able to make the right decision?
Exactly. So I was just rolling my hand that day, and I was like,
who will tear this thing open like this?
That same fear I had on that interview. You want me, like, my stomach was turning. I was like, if I open this thing now, after 4 times failure, fifth time, I was like, God. Then I called my mom. I told her, stay on video call. Yeah. I won't open her, and she was like, open this thing. Now you apply again. I said, no,
after 5 times.
I opened it. I know it's the passport you open, because the stamp is always there. When you open passports, you just open. I can't feel one tick paper. I was like, one part is cool. I touched it very well again. I looked at it. I just told my mommy,
given you.
I'm on travel. My mom said, when? I said, next tomorrow. What am I waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
What? Like, it's a dream come true, and now I got it. And now that I'm even back, it makes it more easier for me to go back, before I now did my residency and all.
A lot of. So eventually you're able to get your residency. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we have enough time to talk about transition from the visit to the residency. But you see, this thing you've just explained, it's a lot of people's dreams, a lot of people's goals, and you've talked about how, because I believe that those that are watching, anywhere you're watching this video from, you should be able to learn one or two things. Now, she talked about confidence, which is something that you really need. I tell people you don't have to be timid. Just go. See, is visa. Visa is like you're knocking on a door.
Yeah.
If they don't open it, you come back and you knock again. It's not a problem.
Simple.
And what would have happened if you had given up? You're right. So a lot of people will say, okay, I did US once, they didn't give me, and
I stopped.
So what if you had stopped? Now, getting that European visa makes it easy for you to open several doors, and that's
a lot of doors.
And that's the thing. So congratulations to you. So let me ask you, where are you going next?
Like I said, Brazil.
Right.
I want to wear those masquerade. I want to see the country, I want to have vast knowledge on exactly. And Brazil is actually a good country as well. And I like Santorini, Greece as well.
Okay, so we have Greece, we have Santorini on the bucket list. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. I hope you have a bucket list. I want to say thank you to you. Now, one more question, then I'll release you. I know you're very busy.
Yeah.
Now, for everyone that is watching this video, for now, for the future, or anywhere they are watching this video, what will you tell them when it comes to travel? What advice will you give when it comes to travel?
Okay. If I would advise anybody, don't just think you're traveling and wasting your money. More like the mentality we have here in Nigeria. Most people have this mentality, like, I'm gonna waste money. Traveling is an investment of its own, because you cannot buy knowledge. You cannot. So it's in here, and what you don't see, what you don't learn, what you've never heard before, you remain behind. So I think traveling is an investment on its own. On its own. Thank you so much. So you heard from our special guest. Traveling, it's an investment, so put your money into it, put your time, put your energy into it, and I can only pray that it's going to work out well for you. Thank you so much, Blessing Anigi, for coming on this show, on this program. It's been insightful, it's been a whole lot of experience for me. I hope that I can pin you down another time to do this for us. Definitely. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having us. Till next time, take care of yourself and travel the world and enjoy. Chop life. And enjoy. Chop life. Yes, chop life. Lifestyle. Keep chopping life. Thank you so much. Alright, so thank you for taking time out to watch this video. I hope you've been able to learn one or two things, important information that will help you achieve your travel goals. And like our guest has said, you cannot afford to give up on your travel goals. Remember, you need to keep knocking on that door until you achieve your travel goals. I remain Olusegun Ogedengbe, your travel consultant and business coach. You know what to do. You need to like, you need to share, you need to subscribe, and you need to switch on the notification button. Till I see you in the next video, keep chopping life.